I welcome you all for this session. Today I am going to talk about the topic financial market. Financial market plays a vital role in our economic development of the country. How the shares are being traded in the stock exchanges and how it is regulated by SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. Let's now go for our presentation. I am Dr. R. Sheila, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Sita Lakshmi Ramasamy College, Tiruchirappalli. Functions of stock exchange. Secondary market supports the primary market by creating the habit of investing and investing. Encourages savings to invest the securities offered in the primary market. The money raised is used for production of goods and services that is useful for our society. Investments liquidity. Stock exchange provides a ready market for purchase and sale of securities. It provides liquidity to the investors who can buy and sell securities at any time during the trading hours. On account of dematerialization of securities, investors can receive funds within 2 working days after selling the securities. Next, protecting investors' interest. The Securities Control Act 1956 provides for protecting the interest of the investors. The stock exchange ensures that these rules and regulations are strictly followed to protect the interest of the investors. Also, the executive committee makes rules and regulations for the fair dealings to protect the interest of investors. Serves as an economic barometer. Generally, the development or maturity of stock exchange is linked to the development of the economy. If a stock exchange is more developed, it can be said that the country is on the path of the development. Hence, we can say that stock exchange serves as an economic barometer. Next, capital utilization. Stock exchange channelizes savings of the people into industry. As a result, idle savings of the people flow from unproductive to productive purposes. Thus, stock exchange ensure best utilization of capital. Ascertaining fair value of securities. The prices of the securities are shown as a strip at the bottom of the screen ticker on various news channels like CNBC, NDTV, etc. In business newspaper, there is one full page where share prices are mentioned. Next, motivation to management. A listed company has to comply with various rules and regulations and submit various reports to stock exchanges on a periodic basis. If it fails to do so, the shares of the company may get delisted. As a result, management of the company is more cautious, more transparent, and they manage the company effectively. Some of few companies whose shares have been delisted, they are APT Yarns Limited, Actual Alloys Limited, ACME Industries Limited. Procedure for trading. Trading procedure of securities. There are 2 markets, primary market, secondary market. So in primary market, the investors make an application to the company in the printed form as provided. Whereas in secondary market, the process are opening demat account, selection of the broker, getting unique client number, entering ISIN of the strip, placing of the order, contract note, settlement. So these are the things that happened in the secondary market. National Stock Exchange, NSE, was established in November. It has developed into a sophisticated electronic market where the trades takes place on computers through NSEI dealer. The features of NSE are: NSE is a company limited by shares. The promoters of the company are IDBI, ICICI, LIC, GIC and its subsidiaries, commercial banks and SBI Capital Market Limited. NSE is an all India level stock exchange. The trading is done through NSEI dealer. NSE is the first stock exchange in the world to use communication technology for trading. The trading system is screen-based and is completely computerized. The investors can trade the securities from anywhere in the world through direct satellite link internet. NSE provides transparency as the investors can check the prices for each and every transaction. NSE has tried to adopt internationally accepted standards and it has brought Indian financial market close to international markets. The settlement takes place on T+2 days, that is trade date plus 2 working days. Thus, the money is received within the 2 days from the date of sale. The index of NSE is called the Border 50 share, that is Nifty, we all know. Nifty is a weighted average of the market prices of 50 well-established and financially sound companies. Opening Demat account. The investor should open a Demat account. This is because the securities will be held on the Demat account. Next, selection of a broker. An investor can buy and sell the securities only through authorized brokers. The investor needs to select the broker through whom the trades will be placed. Next, getting unique client number. Every investor has a unique ID. The traders are tracked through this ID. The client ID is given by the depository. Trading, entering ISIN of scrip. Each security has its own unique 12 digits ISIN. It's the identification number for the security. The investor has to mention ISIN of a security while placing the trade. Next, placing of the order. Investor has to place and confirm order of securities he intends to buy or sell. Completing the contract notes. For every trade, the broker sends a contract note to the client. And last one, settlement of transaction. The settlement is a two-way process. For purchase transaction, money is paid and the security is received. Vice versa for sales. The settlement on NSE takes place on T plus 2 days. That is in 2 working days after the transaction days. In olden days, securities were traded physically on the stock exchange. This was a time-consuming process. However, in the early 2000s, the major stock exchange were developed a sophisticated electronic system where the trades started taking place on computers through internet. In order to buy the securities in primary market, an investor needs to open a Demat account and apply for shares by way of an application form issued by the issuer company. SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. The security market in India is regulated by the Securities and Exchange Board of India. It was set up in April and it became a statutory body in 1992 by passing a SEBI Act 1992 in the Indian Parliament. SEBI is headquartered in Mumbai. Apart from Mumbai, it has offices in Kolkata, New Delhi and Chennai. Due to inadequate monitoring over the securities market in India prior to set up SEBI, there were several malpractices, manipulation of market price, delay in allotment of securities, insider trading, spreading rumors, or few such examples. This lead to the formation of SEBI. SEBI has now been established as market watchdog. Objective of SEBI: protecting the investors. The capital market has no meaning if there are no investors. SEBI protects the investors from wrong information against price manipulation, risk of delivery and payment. Next, prohibiting insider trading. The promoters, directors and others who may have knowledge of secret information may unethically use it for the purchasing or selling securities of the company to make windfall profit. This hurts the interest of the general investors. Many steps have been taken by SEBI to check insider trade, regulate the intermediaries. SEBI controls and regulate the activity of intermediaries such as brokers, sub-brokers, share transfer agents for smooth functioning of capital market. Fair dealing. SEBI was set up to promote and protect the interest of the investors. It was necessary to set up a body to look after the interest of investors. SEBI ensures fair dealing of security. To promote and regulate self-regulatory organizations. To register and regulate the working of venture capital funds. Conduct inspection, calling for information, conducting inquiries and audits of stock exchange and market intermediaries. Powers of SEBI: scrutinize and inspect. SEBI has wide powers to scrutinize and inspect the transaction and records of stock exchange and intermediaries dealing in securities. Business of stock exchange. SEBI can amend the bylaws of the stock exchanges. It can also ask for the information from capital market participants, that is, company brokers, banks, stock exchanges, whenever required. It can also ask for periodical returns of stock exchanges. Impose monetary penalties. If stock exchange or intermediaries dealing in securities market violate the rules and regulations of SEBI, it can impose monetary penalties and suspend their working. Issue of shares. In case stock market is bearish, that is, it is falling, SEBI can request companies to list its shares and thereby play a supporting role. Power to frame rules and regulation. SEBI has the power to frame rules and regulation with respect to transactions in the capital market. It can also issue guidelines to intermediaries and frame specific rules for investor protection. It can also ask stock exchanges to maintain prescribed records and can call for periodical returns. Observes and regulates insider trading. SEBI frames rules and regulations for insider trading. It can also scrutinize insider trading deals of companies and levy penalty if found guilty. Issuing license. It can issue license to dealers in specific areas. Thank you all for watching my presentation.